All right, let's set the stage for this one. Today in Albany, New York, we've got a garage fire creating unexpected chaos and raising some major safety concerns. Hi, I'm Garrett.
And I'm Leah. Welcome to Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett, here in beautiful Albany, New York.
Let's dive right in. We've got a story about a garage fire in Niskayuna that left one person injured during a pretty tense scene on May 11th, 2025.
Yeah, this fire started in a detached garage on Van Antwerp Road. One person got injured while trying to put out the flames themselves. When the fire services arrived, they had to deal with, honestly, some tricky conditions because the garage had tons of gasoline and propane stored there.
I mean, that's a recipe for serious trouble. But even with all that, they managed to subdue the fire after about 45 minutes. The fire did damage a nearby shed and a vehicle, though.
Honestly, the idea of trying to handle a fire like that on your own is really concerning. Waiting for the firefighters, even if you're worried about saving your stuff, is so important, right?
Totally. All right, let's roll on. Next up, we've got a bizarre incident out of Ravenna where a 77-year-old guy's been charged after he allegedly attacked a neighbor with a sharp farm tool.
Right? This happened on April 22nd, 2025, and it's sort of a classic case of neighborly disputes gone way too far. The victim required medical attention after being attacked with this pointed farm implement.
That's a curveball, huh? Using a farm tool, no less. It's wild to think how quickly things can escalate. How do you even get to that point where you reach for a garden tool, you know?
I know, right? All right, on to the next one. We're looking at a legal saga between Robert Dougal and Albany County District Attorney Lee Kinlan that, honestly, just won't quit.
This case has been brewing since Dougal's 2019 weapons charge, and it just keeps on rolling with new misconduct allegations against Kinlan, who's now the DA.
Yeah, the couple's accusing him of unpaid legal fees, despite a lot of court back and forths. It's intriguing to see someone in such a powerful role tangled in this kind of mess. Can you imagine the potential conflicts of interest?
I could get behind that idea. Let's move ahead. Over in Colony, following Judge Green's resignation, we've got some changes in the courthouse.
Guy Romer, who's the new appointee, is stepping up on May 20th. Green had to resign after, say some questionable behavior. He was basically facing misconduct charges tied to using his role for personal gain.
That's pretty cool, right? The decision to appoint Romer quickly shows they're taking public trust and stability seriously over there.
Okay, let's move on. Lastly, we have a tragic discovery. Canadian hiker Leo Dufour was found dead in the Adirondacks after being missing for 5 months.
Yeah, Dufour went missing back on November 30th, 2024, near the Allen Mountain Trail. The winter's extreme conditions really threw off those initial searches.
He was found by another hiking party, which, highlights just how unpredictable outdoor adventures can be. It's a real reminder to be super prepared, especially when weather's going to be intense.
Thanks for tuning in to Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett in Albany, New York. Have a great day and join us again tomorrow.